You can't escape from a prison until you recognize you are in one. People who have chosen to live within the limits of their old beliefs continue to have the same experiences. It takes effort and commitment to break old patterns. This was written by Bob Proctor. So what does it take to become a champion of your life, to live your best life? Well, for starters, it comes down to breaking free from the chains of limiting beliefs. Because since the beginning of time, these limiting beliefs have been ingrained into the garden of your subconscious mind. And these limiting beliefs are keeping you from progressing in all levels of your lives. Physically, mentally, spiritually, and yes, even financially. More people have been willing to die over these beliefs. There has been more bloodshed over these beliefs. But I ask you, where did your beliefs come from? Why do you think the way you think? Allowing the compulsive negative thinking mind telling you that you are not good enough? The gunfire going off in your head? When you start getting to the root of these limiting beliefs, you will find that your parents, your friends, coaches, teachers, ex-lovers, influential people all play a part in your life. The problem is these key individuals may have left you with some emotional scars that don't just go away. They follow you wherever you go, and it's like dragging a boat anchor through life. All it takes is one person in your life to say something hurtful, and these words become ingrained into your belief system. These beliefs have many people shackled and bound to this thinking mind, which keeps repeating unconscious thoughts over and over. Repeating painful thoughts that continually cause more pain and suffering. These thoughts lead to people's lack of confidence and even fear-induced anxieties that keep one from progressing, from chasing those dreams you once had when you were a child. I'm here to tell you not to listen to these thoughts, because these limiting beliefs are drowning out who you really are. This is a problem in life. You all have been told how to think, how to act, what to do, because these influential people who have molded you to become this way don't know any better. They were taught this way, and that is the way life is. This is all they know, so history keeps repeating itself. And that's truly sad and insane. Nobody tells us to listen to our gut, our heart, our inner power. The whispers of your inner being have been drowned out by poisonous weeds planted into the garden of your subconscious mind. But this has got to stop. You must wake up and have the will to break these chains of your limited beliefs. I'm going to tell you something you probably haven't heard in a while. You are good enough, and you can be great at anything your heart desires. You are the writer of your story, and it is time to turn the page and write a new chapter in your life. The only thing holding you back right now is you, your inner self-talk, because how you think dictates how you feel. This is followed by your actions. Your thoughts create your reality. Take a look around. Your phone, your TV, your car, the house you live in. It was all created by someone's mind. They just thought differently. They were visionaries, dreamers. So if you change your thoughts, you will truly change your life. There is ancient wisdom that has become a lost art. We all were created in the image of God, as it states in Genesis. The problem is, throughout history, we have created God in the image of mankind, giving it a physical appearance. And this pulls us further away from the truth. Our Creator, God, the universe, the Omega, the divine, or whatever you want to call it, gave us all a gift. And it put it in a place that most of us would never look, because the kingdom of heaven does not come from looking into the sky. It comes from within, because the root of all your suffering is coming from the lack of alignment with your very own soul. That is who you really are. That is what well-being is all about. And this is what you are craving. You just haven't been looking in the right places. We all have been led astray. Maybe it's because of power, money, ego, or maybe it's just the lack of human intelligence. This keeps people chasing materialistic things, false promises of peace and happiness, instead of finding your inner riches. On the other side of your subconscious mind lies the truth, and this truth will set you free, because the mind is the barrier that separates us from our soul. And in this mind is where the ego lies, pulling people further away from the truth. If everyone were just to start asking the right questions, the veil might be lifted, causing a shift in consciousness. Asking the right questions. Who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose in life? What am I passionate about? The problem is most people allow others to dictate how they should live their life. Then people fall into this autopilot mentality, just going through the motions of life, not living in the present moment. Everything that goes through your faculties, such as sight, sound, touch, and even smells, influences this mind, either planting seeds of prosperity or weeds of mediocrity, steering you down the wrong path. It's not about politics, religion, or dogmatic thinking. It is about being able to trust the universe has your back. It's about hope and faith that life will get better. It's about coming together as a whole. It's about opening your mind and your heart. It's about compassion, empathy, love. We are all so connected to each other. This planet and the universe that seems so unreal. We must come back to our senses and tear down these barriers that have kept us separated from one another. The problem is there's wolves throughout our planet, bound by greed, power, and ego. These individuals leverage us like sheep, steering us towards becoming slaves to time, money, beliefs, dogma. There has been more bloodshed trying to mold us to become servants instead of masters. Masters of our fate. You all are the author of your story. And it is time for a new one to be written. It is time for a paradigm shift to steer us down a new path. If you truly learn how to think differently, to become more mindful, more disciplined, the power of positivity, and how to renew your mind, you can change your life for the better. You will be able to rise up as a living life warrior and break the shackles of mediocrity. My friends, discipline is not a bad thing. Discipline equals freedom. The power of habit, personal growth, and having growth mindset is going to be a battle, but one well worth the effort. I am merely a signpost steering you down the path of self-discovery. The rest is up to you. We all have a choice in life. You must decide whether you are going to continue being a victim of your past, or are you going to become a visionary of your future? From here on out, your actions, your choices are up to you to decide. Until people consciously wake up and break these chains of limiting beliefs, the world will continue fighting, arguing, and hating one another. But I tell you, when you truly decide enough is enough, the light that once burned brightly deep within your being will emerge. The darkness of the ego will be dissolved, and you will rise up as a Livin life warrior, no longer bound to the shackles placed by your masters. You are the creator of your reality. And when you take your life back, your power within will awaken. An endless river of bliss will fill your cup up. You will renew your mind to the endless possibilities, and you will become driven by a new purpose. You will become unstoppable. It's time to rise up, Livin life warriors, and take your life back.